I will enter his gates with thanksgiving, enter his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. I will enter his gates with thanksgiving. I will enter his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. Y'all don't know these old school songs. Let all the people praise him. Let all the people praise him. Let all the people praise thy name forever and forevermore. Let all the people praise him. Let all the people praise him. Let all the people praise thy name forever and
dealt with the loss of loved one, whether it is a mother, father, husband, wife, or a child or a grandmother, the loss of a loved one, sometimes with the internal struggle, most folk wouldn't even recognize that the loss really was that big. You know, people will tell you, well, you know, people are dying all the time that have never died. But how it affects me, how it takes me through changes, you might not always be able to see on my outward poke or two. You may not be able to see that inside I'm still mourning somebody that has passed many years ago. I got to find somebody, and this may not be real, but I'm coming to your street in a little while. There are those now who have dealt with it in such a way that when you hear them tell the story, you can't hardly believe it because they don't look like they've been through that type of dangerous time in their life. Would you just look at your neighbor to the right or left of you, or the neighbor sitting in front of you? All of you all sitting in here right now have been through some dangerous times, or you are experiencing some dangerous times. And it may not be inside you, it may be the people around you. The dangerous time may be because you are around dangerous people. I know you really can't talk about it because somebody on your row may know your business and you don't want to holler out. But the truth is, all of us in here have been dealing with either dangerous times or we've been dealing with dangerous people, living through unsafe environments where now you got to deal with people around you who live in such a hazardous way that they could care less about how it affects you who is around them. Let me see if I can make it plainer. You know, folk who could care less, and we'll just be nice today since we have company, and folk who smoke, and you know, they know that smoke can kill themselves. But now, secondhand smoke is a bigger killer than you smoking yourself. But you have to be around hazardous folk who crave the cigarette more than they crave you, evidently. Y'all ain't gonna help me preach it like I feel it today. If secondhand smoke gonna kill me before the person that's smoking it, I would think you would try to move somewhere to an environment where I will not be affected. Who gonna help me preach it like I feel it up in here today? You know, you've got to deal with people who drive crazy. They can care less about who they're driving affects. You driving 100 miles an hour, it's fine if you knew how to control your vehicle at high speeds, but riding up on bumpers and taking chances, not turning on your blinker, and I'm in the car with you, lets me know that I'm not only riding in a dangerous car, but I'm riding with a dangerous person. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me in here. I know you can't talk to nobody in here. This is kind of rough here today, but let's be honest, all of us in here have dealt with dangerous times or dangerous people. It's difficult now to deal with this subject today, where it's going, but I want you to just look at somebody and tell them, I've been living in dangerous times and with dangerous people. Just tell them, just tell them, just tell them. And when I tell you this, it is not bragging when I tell you that I have lived in a dangerous time, in a hazardous place, when I have dealt with hazardous people, folk who like to take risks with their lives and mine. It is not because I'm bragging. When I tell you that I have dealt with a crazy person in a relationship, I have dealt with a crazy dysfunctional family member, or dealt with growing up in a dysfunctional home, I am not telling you so I can brag like I did something. I want you to understand that it could have taken me out. It could have drove me crazy. It could have put me in the crazy house. It could have put me on the corner. I ought not be here in a right mind figure of speech today. I ought to be crazy, but me telling you this is to help you to understand that if you ever encounter what I've encountered, remember that I made it out of it. God, give me a church that know how to walk all the way. Would you just look